Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Believe you can and you're halfway there. When you're at the end of your rope, tie a knot and hold on. The only man who never makes mistakes is the man who never does anything. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. To educate a person in the mind but not in morals is to educate a menace to society. Knowing what's right doesn't mean much unless you do what's right. If you could kick the person in the pants responsible for most of your trouble, you wouldn't sit for a month. Keep your eyes on the stars, and your feet on the ground. Speak softly and carry a big stick, you will go far. Courage is not having the strength to go on, it is going on when you don't have the strength. No one cares how much you know, until they know how much you care. The things that will destroy America are prosperity at any price, peace at any price, safety first instead of duty first, and love of soft living and the get-rich-quick theory of life. A man who has never gone to school may steal a freight car, but if he has a university education, he may steal the whole railroad. Never throughout history has a man who lived a life of ease left a name worth remembering. When you play, play hard. When you work, don't play at all. The best executive is the one who has sense enough to pick good men to do what he wants done, and self-restraint to keep from meddling with them while they do it. No man needs sympathy because he has to work, because he has a burden to carry. Far and away the best price that life offers is the chance to work hard at work worth doing. The reason fat men are good-natured is they can neither fight nor run. Politeness is a sign of dignity, not subservience. It is not often that a man can make opportunities for himself, but he can put himself in such shape that when or if the opportunities come he is ready. Character, in the long run, is the decisive factor in the life of an individual and of nations alike. There is not a man of us who does not at times need a helping hand to be stretched out to him, and then shame upon him who will not stretch out the helping hand to his brother. Only those are fit to live who do not fear to die, and none are fit to die who have shrunk from the joy of life and the duty of life. Both life and death are parts of the same great adventure. Be practical as well as generous in your ideals. Keep your eyes on the stars, but remember to keep your feet on the ground. Wide differences of opinion in matters of religious, political, and social belief must exist if conscience and intellect alike are not to be stunted, if there is to be room for healthy growth. Order without liberty and liberty without order are equally destructive. No man should receive $1 unless that dollar has been fairly earned. In life, as in football, the principle to follow is to hit the line hard. Women should have free access to every field of labor which they care to enter, and when their work is as valuable as that of a man it should be paid as highly. The nation behaves well if it treats its natural resources as assets which it must turn over to the next generation increased, and not impaired, in value. There is quite enough sorrow and shame and suffering and baseness in real life, and there is no need for meeting it unnecessarily in fiction. People ask the difference between a leader and a boss. The leader works in the open, and the boss in covert. The leader leads, and the boss drives. I care not what others think of what I do, but I care very much about what I think of what I do. That is character.